Hi, this is Kento at Kamiyama Physical Therapy. Welcome to our channel.
What's going on, guys? This is Kento at Kamiyama Physical Therapy. In this video, we're going to talk about the knee joint, the basic movement patterns of a knee joint in order to see, or at least show you, the lens of how I see a knee pain or how it functions. So during the winter time, we see more knee joint aches. That's at least what I hear from other people. And I have to take a look at how the knee joint is functioning the best possible way. So at least I go with the fundamentals and then expand and progress the exercises for the individual. So first thing I want to talk about is the joint that we have here. So the knee, when you bend and extend, there's a little bit of a rotation into the joints here, in the bones. So when you bend the knee, so if you can take a look here, it doesn't just straight bend and extend. It doesn't just do that. There's a subtlety, and I'm gonna exaggerate here, is there's a subtlety of this shin bone rotating inwards, so excuse me. This shin bone rotating inwards a little bit as you bend the knee, and as it completely extends the knee, it turns outwards a little bit to lock the knee. So when I look at an individual, bend the knee and extend the knee, those subtle movement patterns are being looked at. So this is a basic function, and then now I'm gonna bring it into function in the next clip. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna talk about, in that quick video here, the importance of the shin going inwards and outwards when you're bending and extending a knee. By looking at those movement patterns, you have a better idea how the knee works. So, for example, when an individual is putting load into the knee and then getting out of the knee, I tend to look at how the shin is moving. This is not a perfect science, but this is how you may take a look at it. So, for example, let's bring this down here, okay? As the individual is bringing that knee forward, or let's say they're starting to put weight and going into a lunge as the knee goes forward, you're looking for the foot to flatten. Why is that important? To flatten the foot, the shin has to go inwards to stretch the structures in under the foot, the calf muscle, the quads, and the hip muscles. By allowing to do so, the forces get distributed and it hurts less in the knee. When you don't do that well, the knee gets torqued, not in a good way, and it tends to hurt the knee, or it may hurt the knee. Opposite of that, as you are starting to push off from the floor, this is where, as they start to go out, I expect the shin to start turning out a little bit. So because it goes into knee extension, the shin has to turn outwards. So that's just a basic, quick way to look at knee basic joint function and how that relates to loading and unloading of the leg. Hope that was useful. Okay, so this is the third segment after, I hope you enjoyed that last segment right there. This is just to add on some things at the end, to clarify that when you look at the knee, you're not just looking at the knee. The reason I discuss about the knee joints and how other things are, to look at the basic fundamental stuff and then learn how to expand those concepts and see how you can see bigger picture. So if the individual cannot actually move and rotate the shin bones and bend the knee, extend the knee, by looking at that, now you start to see how an ankle or foot that doesn't flatten or arch up can affect how the shin moves. And how the hip bones, if it's not moving so well, how it can affect the hip bones and then, in the end, the knee. If you go up and above, you're gonna look at how the pelvis bone and rib bones are positioned. If my ribs are positioned like this, it's gonna put more stress on this knee because I'm leaning into it, not in an elastic way. So just to clarify, where you look at farther up, making sure that we're seeing what are the other reasons that could contribute to the knee that might be affecting this individual. So anyway, I hope that was helpful, looking at how a little sneak peek of how You look at a knee and then expand a little bit further beyond. Happy knee.